ask you a question because I feel like we're on the same page with Drew. Do you think this was for real, or do you think that this was just a scene for her to have because she's not showing her kids, she's not showing Ralph in the basement? Do you think that this was for real, or was this made for TV BS?
Welcome to We Wine Whenever. Grab your glass and join 3 Jersey Shore housewives, Wendy, Kelli, and Lori, as they dive into everything from Bravo drama to life's everyday chaos. It's unfiltered, it's hilarious, and it's the real talk you've been waiting for, from relationship to pop culture. We drink wine whenever, and we hope you do too. Don't forget to subscribe and give us a 5-star review. Cheers!
Hi, welcome to We Wine Whenever. I'm Kelli.
I'm Wendy.
Tonight we're talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 17, Episode 9, Picking Up the Peaches. But before that, I'd like to ask everyone to go to our YouTube and subscribe, Instagram and follow, Facebook, like, I guess, and follow too. All the things. Thank you.
Thank you.
So the episode picks up where we left off with Porsha and Kelli yelling at each other. And it actually looked like Kelli got escorted away. I guess because she raised the glass.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what happened. It all happened so fast, to be honest with you.
It all
there was a lot
happened.
going on.
Yeah, it all happened very fast. But then, of course, you see Porsha talking to Phaedra, and she's like, you know who I'm talking about, the whole married man thing. And Angela in her confessional says, I don't know who it is. And it sounds like Porsha don't either.
I know. That's the problem, though. That's the problem, is that Porsha makes this stuff up.
She totally makes it up. It's a lie. There's no married man. She says it. She says it at some point in the episode that she was slapping back because she was licking back because of what Kelli said to her last year. She gives herself away. She's so stupid. But listen, I'm totally here for Kelli going at Porsha. I'm tired of Porsha. So I'm glad Kelli's going back at her. She's like a little Rottweiler going back at her. No, a little Chihuahua.
A little Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Porsha's a Rottweiler.
Yeah, exactly. Phaedra says the devil has entered the details. And so now Kelli is talking to Shamea, Pinky, and Kay when she says she's leaving. And then Porsha is with Drew, Angela, and Phaedra. And then as Portia's talking to them, Angela says that she went for drinks with Kay last week. And then they show them actually together because she doesn't want Kay to feel like she doesn't belong in this group because she was a new girl and, she doesn't because I guess Drew said that to Kay at some point that she didn't belong. So Angela didn't want her to feel that way. Phaedra made Pinky a plate of food.
If that was true, I would think it was nice, but I question Angela's sincerity, to be quite honest with you.
I told you, I don't like this alliance that she has now with Porsha and Phaedra. I don't like it at all. It's very Emily Simpson with Tamara.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did like that Pinky got a plate of food to go, though, because she hadn't eaten
She was so
yet.
happy. She was so happy. So Portia's talking to the group saying that Kay should have called her and not brought this to her in the group. But you're on a show, and this is what you do.
Right.
But whatever. Then we see Shamea go to her parents' house and her sister's there. And she tells them about the sound bath party. It was funny when she was like explaining how like the raft starts. She's like, and all of a sudden I hear. But then she goes into more detail and says that there's a divide in the group and they're blaming her. And Angela's kind of the one that's been calling her out a little bit more than everybody else. Again, which goes back to what we just said. Like, why is Angela coming for Shamea with this?
Right. Like, it doesn't make sense, to be honest.
It doesn't make
sense
why. Because she's saying that Angela's saying that Shamea is blaming her for the fracture in her and Portia's friendship because Angela brought that to Porsha. But we never saw Shamea say that, did we?
No, we didn't. And Shamea keeps saying, like, let's leave the Porsha out of it. Like, let's leave that whole thing out of it. Like, what's your problem with me? And even when you bring it to Porsha, she says the same thing. Like, don't bring Shamea into this. Like, they're both trying to keep that situation separate, which I actually kind of admire. Let them go through their own thing.
I agree with you, but I think we see next week or at some point coming up. I mean, they go at it. They bring up their mothers. That's
what it was about. I mean, that's what it was about to begin with. And listen, if they're going to go at it, let them go at it. Everyone else stay out of it.
Yes, everybody else has to stay out of it at this point. Yeah.
Like, you have to stay out of it. They just have to figure it out, those two. because it does go deep. It does go back to their mothers. They were kids. They grew up together.
Yeah.
Their mothers were
Yeah.
friends. So, yeah, nobody else should be involved.
So Shamea is also telling her family about the surrogate, and they have a new surrogate, Daphne. So what I found interesting, because I don't know if we knew this, was that Shamea herself had transfers that didn't take, which is probably what led her to the surrogates, right?
Well, you know the woman that she met with last week? That was one of her former surrogates, too. The woman that has the agency is a surrogate.
Right.
And I saw, and that might be the one, I saw Candy and Shamea talking about it. Candy and Shamea's children were both born from the same surrogate, one of the surrogates that Shamea had.
Okay.
So
Okay. So maybe
I
it
don't
was
know
her.
which
Yeah.
child. I don't know if she had both of her children be a surrogate or if it was just, but she did try. I do know that. I mean, and it's
Right.
been several rounds. Like, it's not like it's one
Yeah.
or two.
It's
Like,
been a
she's gone
lot.
through this a lot. Right. And
Yeah.
she's
And
changed
she's scared, and I
surrogates.
don't blame her. And I don't
No.
blame her because she has one male embryo left.
Embryo.
And,
Right.
you know,
Right. It's a lot.
that's a lot of pressure on whoever is going to receive that transfer.
Yes.
I enjoy seeing the scenes with Shamea's family. Like, I like
I
her
do
her
too.
family seems very cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, we see a little a little piece of Porsha with Dennis, and they go through a drive-through. But
That was
nothing
dumb.
significant happened, right? Yeah, nothing.
No, that was dumb.
She's really I wanna hear from Dennis's girlfriend, live-in girlfriend, because does Porsha have nothing going on? Because obviously she could show Pilar because Dennis is on the show, right? Does Dennis wanna be
Mm-hmm.
on the show, or is Porsha making
Yes.
him be on the show
No,
so she
Dennis
has
wants to
something?
be.
He wants to be
Dennis
part of
wants to be
this.
on the show. That's why
Okay.
the whole thing happened with Drew last season.
Right,
Dennis wants to be on the show. He wants to be on the
right.
show.
Okay. Drew is meeting with Keon, her new manager. Then Kelli goes to Phaedra's, and Kelli apologizes for her behavior at the event, which I listen, like I said, I'm here for Kelli going for Porsha, but I also do like the fact that she went to Phaedra and apologized
I
because
do
it really
too.
did look like she was escorted out. So nobody wants to be escorted out of a party. She tells Phaedra about her week and how, the ex-husband won't let her younger daughters film, and that messes with her paycheck, and we know that.
Right. Right.
And Phaedra tells her that even if the ex gets married, they still want the control. She tells Kelli, "You should get married." She goes, "I haven't tried that yet." And
I
then
thought
Kelli
that was
tells
a
Phaedra,
funny interaction. I did.
I'm actually really, really enjoying Phaedra this season. Like, I was annoyed last year when she came in because I felt like the whole Charles and Angela, I do feel like Phaedra was behind that. But this Phaedra, I love. Like, she's almost taking on a Cynthia role.
Yes, actually. Yeah.
Like where she's like, "All right, listen, Porsha might not fuck with you, Kelli, but I will." You
Right.
know.
Yeah.
And Kelli tells her about Jarvis, who we know is an alias, and that's not really his name. And she tells her, like, he's not coming around this group. And Phaedra accepts her apology, and they move on. Then we see Pinky's little daughter is having a photo shoot.
Oh my
She's
gosh,
super
she
cute.
was adorable.
So
So cute.
adorable. She is the official face of Milano di Rouge, and they're out of Philly. Was that like a family thing of Pinky's? Is it like
I don't
or
know.
she just got the gig, her daughter?
I don't know. I have no idea.
It was cute though. Angela showed up with her daughter for support, and Cynthia was there to help, with the modeling thing. So Angela and Pinky fill Cynthia in on what happened at Phaedra's because she had to leave. And Pinky, they kind of get into it a little bit. They tell her that Kay feels like Portia's given mean girl energy because of the things that have happened since she joined the show. Pinky tells Angela that she instigates things sometimes. And she thinks Angela and Shamea need to have a face-to-face conversation. So then Cynthia makes them hug in a circle.
That was so funny.
And then we see Kelli is at ACDC, which is basically like a cosmetic dentistry in Atlanta. I don't know what the acronym is for, and Jarvis told her that he would get her a new smile, and he got her a $70,000 smile. And Shamea shows up, and they're wearing the same
Crazy.
outfit. Yeah, I mean, are veneers that much money?
I guess they are.
I mean, that's a
That's
lot of money.
I mean, honestly, her smile looked amazing. It
It
wasn't
did?
one of those ones that looked too white and too fake, like, it looked good.
It looked really good. Really
Yeah.
good.
Wonder how long
So
that
sh
lasts,
I know.
right?
I just need some whitening.
I know, that's what I
We'll
need
see.
too.
Yeah. So flowers are delivered and Shamea's there, and, I'm not gonna lie, when I saw the flowers get rolled in, I thought they were from Porsche. I thought I thought it was gonna be another shady ass flower delivery from Porsche, but it wasn't. They were from Jarvis, and then we find out that Shamea actually introduced Kelly to Jarvis.
Yeah.
So
Jarvis
that was
must make
nice.
some I mean, do you think he's a Nigerian king or prince or something also?
He's somebody because he's
Yeah.
throwing 70K around just to make her smile nicer. And then the flowers also included a necklace with a picture of her girls, which
Which
was
was
super
beautiful.
cute. Yeah.
Yeah, so thoughtful. It was so thoughtful.
Yeah. And then he calls her
Yeah.
and he says, like, I know you've been going through a lot. I mean, that was nice.
Yeah, Shamea said she wanted, she thinks Kelly deserves someone, to be loving on her and taking care of
Mhm.
her. And she wasn't
Yeah.
going to, introduce her to someone who wasn't going to show up for her.
Right.
I was like,
And
that's
good for
nice.
her for not having this guy on TV. You know what the best part is she doesn't have him on the show. So he's not in it to be on the show because he's
That's
not
for
on the show.
sure.
Yeah.
Right.
And we know Shamea's husband doesn't want to be on the show. Oh,
Right.
by the way, somebody commented to us. So last week, Lori and I recapped Atlanta. Lori didn't say much because she don't watch the show.
I
But
know.
I brought up the fact that Gerald, Shamea asked Gerald, what did you think of my movie? And he said, you weren't that good in it. And one of the comments was that I don't know if they said that's not what he said, but they said that he said, I didn't enjoy the scenes with you and another man or something."
Well, I think that's what the issue was. He didn't like seeing her with another man.
Okay. But he did
And
say you weren't very good, right? Like, I didn't make that up.
I don't remember, to be honest with you, but who cares?
Alright.
Who
Yeah, I
cares?
know. I don't, Alright.
I like Gerald, and I like the fact that he doesn't wanna be on camera, and guess what? I don't feel like he has to be. I don't
He
feel
doesn't.
like these husbands have to be on camera. I don't.
No.
I
And
mean,
people
especially after
online are saying that Shamea's doing too much. I don't think Shamea's doing too much.
I don't either.
Like, I
I
think
mean
she's defending herself.
yeah. I mean, it was a
I
little
think
much her showing up at the dentist appointment. That was a little much, but
I know, but I feel like they like to film with each other, so they
they
do
do.
pop up in random places with each other, but I feel like we're starting to get a little bit of a witch hunt going on now on Shamea with Porsha, and I think Angela's doing the dirty work.
Yeah, I think that might be true. I think that might be true. But after we read, Lisa Rinna's book and when she said what her agreement was with Harry Hamlin as far as filming goes, that's when I said, "You know what? None of these husbands have to film if they don't want." They really don't.
No.
They didn't sign up for this. This is not their thing.
No,
And
I
they're
totally
not getting
agree.
paid.
I mean, and we had such a had past tense. The Jersey husbands in their like, when it was Joe Benigno, Joe Gorga, John Fuda, Frank
Nate
Catania,
Cabral.
Nate, these husbands are who we wanted to see. Like, they were hysterical
Right.
together.
They were
They
fun.
were
Yes.
so good, and I feel like they tried to recreate that maybe with, like, Salt Lake City. Look, you can't recreate that. Like, just let Jersey have it, but they don't have it anymore because you got rid of half of them and you kept fucking Looney Bird Louie, so we're never gonna have that again, unfortunately, but it was so good in its prime. But you can't recreate that. So if you don't have that, then just let the husbands lie. So I think that's what I'm gonna call him from.
Looney Bird Louie. That's so funny. I like it.
Yeah.
I like
I
it.
do love Lobster Lou, though. I love when Trizran says Lobster Lou. He just sounds like a character.
Well, he is a character,
He
right?
is a character, yeah. So Drew and her agent Keon go meet with the rest of her team. This
It's
went
crazy.
this went great.
Yeah.
I mean, I was trying to follow along and, like, see who was who. I got a little confused. All I know is her hairstylist called somebody lazy. And I don't even know what that guy does for her, but it went left from there.
Yeah, so Danny is her driver and her assistant. So Danny is the one that they called lazy. Ozone is her photographer. Kenneth is her music producer. Walter does her hair, and Leah gets her clothes. Freedom does the makeup, and publicist. Somebody is her publicist. Tony's the assistant that I trust. That's like known her whole life. So she's got 2 different assistants, but it was the hair guy, the hairstylist, was complaining about the assistant and saying that I shouldn't have to be doing somebody else's job. And then the assistant jumps up and says, I don't want you to be talking like that. Like, maybe I better tell her she needs to get a new wig because her wig be popping. I'm like, wait a second. What is going on?
Now, let me ask you a question because I feel like we're on the same page with Drew. Do you think this was for real, or do you think that this was just a scene for her to have because she's not showing her kids, she's not showing Ralph in the basement? Do you think that this was for real, or was this made for TV BS?
You know what? Now that you just said that, I think this was totally made for TV. Because it was, we had all the players. We had a player named Freedom. We had a player named Ozone. Yeah.
Ozone.
Yeah.
Remember that movie Break-In when we were younger? Special K, Ozone, and Turbo, and they were breakdancers?
Yeah. Yeah, no, now that you just said that, I think that's exactly what was going on. That was her just like...
I think Drew was standing at the Circle K handing out flyers saying, if you want to be in a scene on Real Housewives of Atlanta, come up with a persona and a fake job that you could do for me, and let's talk.
That was crazy. That really was crazy. And then they're saying this one's drinking on the job and you're demeaning and I'm professional. And I was like, wait, what is going on here?
It got crazy. It got crazy.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. I think that was totally produced.
I just feel like nothing about Drew is genuine. I feel like Drew's always acting.
A Drew Sidora production.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Pinky and Kay meet up with Cynthia and Porsha. Pinky says that there's a division in the group and we want to bring everyone together. Cynthia and Pinky are going to take a walk and let Porsha and Kay talk. Kay admits that she should have went directly to Porsha. Kay says, my first encounter with this group was you calling Kelli out for sleeping with a married man. And Porsha admits that she got her lick back from what Kelli said about Porsha last season. She admitted, and now we find it. And then she says that the alleged married man is a pastor. Well, may God have mercy on his soul.
Well, they keep saying that supposedly it's Jamal Bryant. And then we're going to see. That's what they are saying. And then Giselle is going to be on in the upcoming scenes. You see Giselle is there. That's what the rumor is, that it was Jamal Bryant. You didn't know that?
No, but now I believe it. He's a dirty dog. They're saying it's Jamal. Talk about somebody who wants to be on the show.
But come on, Kelli. Listen, I love Kelli, but Kelli compared to Giselle, I don't know. And he's married.
I just think that Jamal will stick it where Jamal can stick it.
Yeah, you didn't know that it was Jamal that was...
I had no idea they were saying it was Jamal.
Yeah. That's what the word on the street is.
That's wild. So Porsha says she has no ill will towards Kay, and Kay says she wants nothing but good for Porsha. So Pinky and Cynthia come back to the table. Pinky asks, did we get to the bottom of the scheme? And that totally reopens the beef. Kay says there was an effort to find out information on her, and she feels that Drew was behind it. And Porsha says she hasn't done anything to look up information on Kay Michelle. So we kind of leave it. We kind of leave it there with that.
Yeah.
Now. So that was a successful squash the beef. But now we got Shamea and Angela meeting up.
Yeah.
And this was not as successful.
What about that poor waitress?
Girl, though, read the room. They're literally yelling at each other and you're like, hi, ladies.
She wanted her camera time.
And she wanted that tip. She's like, if I don't bring these bitches some drinks, I'm not getting tipped. And Angela wanted that drink and she wanted the kebabs.
She really wanted those kebabs.
She wanted the kebabs. So Angela says she wants to get to the bottom of what's going on between them. Shamea said even after Kay said it wasn't her that told her things, Angela still accused her, and she's right.
Yeah.
I think. And Angela says to Shamea, you ain't that high on the Richter scale for me to be bothered by you, which is a pretty funny line.
No, Angela does have good reads. She does.
She's got great reads. I do enjoy Angela. I don't like the whole, alliance, but I do like Angela. We are not seeing nearly enough of Charles Oakley, though, this season.
We don't need to see him. We don't need to see him.
I like to see him. I
know you do, but none of the other men are around, and every time he's around, it's like he's the odd man out. Like, it's weird.
I know. Angela
There's no one for him to hang out with.
No, there's not. There's not.
Right? Yeah.
No. Angela says Shamea blames her for breaking up her friendship with Porsha, and Shamea says, I'm not talking about Porsha, just like you said earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And Shamea says, stop saying I'm stirring things up, okay, Michelle? Angela says Shamea doesn't have her own identity and she's a lapdog. Again, that's from last season. And then Angela said, I never laid on my back to get back on my feet, and that's what you do. Which I don't know why she would say that to Shamea. I mean, Shamea is a married woman. Don't say that to her.
Get that either. And why would she say that? I mean,
I don't know. And then they just start hurling insults at each other. And then eventually Shamea calls Angela Sasquatch and leaves. And then Angela says, you sleep with Sasquatch every night.
I know. Like, the two of them going back and forth.
It's almost like, is this real? Like, why are they so that bothered by each other? Or do they think they have to be to make a good show? This is where we're getting with Housewives.
This was another one that I thought was very much produced, to be quite honest with you. Because, they didn't accomplish anything. The insults were dumb. It just was like, are you trying to squash it or are you not? Like, it didn't make any sense.
Right.
Like, why are we bringing Gerald into this? What the hell did Gerald have to do with anything?
And calling him Sasquatch, that's not nice. I mean, all right, you're married to Charles Oakley. You win, but come on. Leave the guy alone.
Kelli did shade her when she walked in the door and said, I'm looking for someone with size 12 shoes. She's always shading her.
Totally.
Shamea said that. I'm sorry, not Kelli. Shamea.
Yeah.
I mean, they are always shading Angela about her height, but she's a tall woman. What do you want?
And honestly, that's the thing about Atlanta, like where I don't think any other franchise can get away with it the way they do. Like the way they just like ride each other for shit like that. Just
it's like a body shaming thing. Like, could you?
But they're they're almost like frat brothers. They're almost like fraternity brothers.
Yeah.
Where they just kind of, you know what I mean? And they can get away with it, and it's funny most of the time.
What's interesting is I've never heard anyone say anything like that to Cynthia, who is, by the way, probably just as tall as Angela, if not taller. And whose feet are probably right. And whose feet are probably just as big, if not bigger.
Absolutely.
And, they're both stunning women. So why do you shade Angela like that? I mean,
it is body
Cynthia's
shaming,
a model. Right? It's like, come on.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just, but that's the point. Like, they're not going to get bothered by it. They're like, oh, whatever, call me Sasquatch. I don't give a shit. Yeah, I got size 12 feet. Yep. Like, they don't care.
They don't care. And their bunions, Ashley and her bunions, they're the other. I mean, they're remember that?
You know what? You're right. The Potomac girls can take it too.
Yes.
They can take it too.
Yeah.
Because you think about it, like everybody shades Giselle for her fashion. And if that were any other, like, could you imagine if somebody said that to, anybody on OC? Well, actually, no, Gina got shaded for her fashion a lot. And she kind of took it like a champ.
No, especially her hair comments. Remember when her hair was so bad? She totally took it like a champ. I don't know if you saw, but Dorit's book is out. And I think she's doing like 4 book signings. And I saw, this is so funny. Sarah Fraser. No, not the unboxing. Sarah Fraser, from she does the Sarah Fraser show where she does a lot of TLC stuff. She went and she stood in line for Dorit's book and to get her book signed and to take her picture with Dorit. And she had a cigarette there so she could get the cigarette in, and she had her girl there so she videotaped the whole encounter. She's like, I was there 2.5 hours. It wasn't bad. My girl Dorit, like, she was so happy to get that book. Yeah. And I was like, I can't believe her. Good for her. At least she got her book out. I'm glad she got it out.
Absolutely. And did you see so on TikTok, Chrissy Balls did an unboxing. She
Oh, I didn't
ordered
know
the book.
that.
Wendy, the unboxing was you open this box, beautiful box, open it up, the book,
Uh-huh.
a little bottle of Belvedere, a
Stop.
little bottle, I swear to God, a little bottle of something else, 2 lemons, and a glass. And it says like carcass out.
My gosh, that sounds fabulous.
I know. I forget what the other whatever she mixes her Belvedere soda, I guess Belvedere and club soda, whatever it is.
Yes, yes.
How amazing is that? I mean, that was
That's
probably
great.
just for like a pre-order. Like if you pre-order, I can't imagine everybody's getting that because my God, are you even making any money at that point if you're
Or
sending
was
them
it
a
a
bottle of
PR
Belvedere?
box? Maybe it was a PR box.
Maybe. I mean, it was a decent sized bottle of, but not like a decent sized
Yeah.
bottle. It wasn't like an airplane bottle of Belvedere. Let's put it that way.
Get PR boxes. I wanna get a
I
PR
don't
box.
know.
Can someone
Listen,
send us a
Doree, we
PR
have said
box?
nothing but nice things about you for crying out loud, and
Well,
we like vodka.
sometimes.
We like alcohol.
I mean, we do like vodka, but sometimes we don't say nice things about Dorit, especially in the reunion recap.
No, you're
Yeah.
right. I mean, because I thought she was fine all season, but yeah, the reunion, she kinda I felt like I was defending her so much during the season that at the reunion, I kinda had to, like, go a little, easy.
But still, listen, we would like a PR box. So if anyone wants to send us a PR box, please send it our way.
Well, it looked so chic, Doris.
Yeah. And we'll do an unboxing. We'll do it live on air.
And this
That's
time,
one
I
of the
won't
features.
throw out the little card that you send like I did with Melissa Gorga's cookies we bought. That's so funny. Yeah, but yeah, that was pretty cool, the unboxing.
Yeah, that sounds cool. I mean, have you seen online that they went, New Jersey Housewives are doing something? There's a country western theme. Where did they go?
It's so funny because Melissa put this post up about and it's beyond, Beyonce's fake country music.
Yeah,
"This ain't Texas," whatever.
yeah.
And so I'm like, "Oh, did they go to Texas?" No, they're in the Poconos.
Poconos, that's right. I knew it was someplace that wasn't really western. I was like, where did they go? Yeah, the
Or far
Poconos.
away, literally an
Yeah,
hour.
the Poconos. That's so funny. That is so funny.
Yeah, I just real quick, before we came on, I just looked at something. I have no idea what it's about. I didn't look into it that much, but it said that Dolores and Melissa were going at it. I'm like, "Oh, here we go."
Really?
Yeah, so who knows what that's about. I'm so uninterested in Jersey now, but whatever.
I'm
I'll
so
watch it.
interested in it. I can't wait to meet the new people because I think there's like 4 of them, maybe even 5 of them. I wanna meet them. I wanna know all about them. I wanna
Yeah.
meet them. I wanna see what their story is. New Jersey's a great state. Like, we've only had such few
It
housewives in New Jersey.
it's a great state, but they kept the wrong person. They kept the wrong person. If they didn't keep Teresa, they could have continued with most of who they had, and it would have been a great show. Now we have her, who sucks, and now we have new people that we have to get to learn. And what if they suck? They could suck.
They could suck. But wait, okay. Have you watched any of the New Jersey Shore, the last season on
I
MTV?
have not watched one episode, and I know we wanna recap it, and I have to
We're
get
gonna
caught up.
recap it.
There
You're gonna have to
we're
catch
watching
up.
so many shows right now.
I know, I know, I know. You have to watch it. We are gonna recap it. We're not gonna do episode by episode, but we'll give
No,
you
we'll
like a
just
recap. So you have to watch it because it's good. It's
I'll
really
definitely
good.
watch
And
it. Is Angelina pregnant?
yes, she is pregnant.
Like,
She is
currently
pregnant.
now?
I I don't wanna give it
It's
away,
hard to
but I
tell,
don't.
right? Okay, okay.
No, I think she may have had a miscarriage.
Oh,
I think she may have had a miscarriage. Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, me too. And again, I don't know because there's only a couple episodes out so far. And the last
Okay.
one I watched,
I'll
she was
definitely
going to
watch
the.
it.
Yeah, watch it and we'll talk about it because we are
Yeah.
Jersey people.
As soon
We've
as
lived the Jersey Shore life.
from the beginning, yeah. I mean, in our own lives and through them. As soon as Summer House reunion ends, I think I'll have a little more time, but there's just so many
Yeah.
freaking shows on right now.
I know because then McBee Dynasty's coming and then we
Oh
have
my
a couple
god.
other things. I know. Honestly, I'm looking forward to that too. I'm
Well,
looking
yeah,
forward to
no, I
that.
I am. I am, yeah. I like that show.
We Yeah, so we got a lot going on. But
Yeah.
anyway, Until next
right.
time, thank you for watching and listening. Please subscribe and give us 5-star reviews. Bye.
Bye.